Welcome to Coffee Havoc number 2. I am your host, Echo Fan Grey Wolf. Okay, we're going to explain Taken From Me and Never Rewarded. The smile on my face is because I am angry. If I am smiling and we are not friends, you might be picking your teeth up. Okay, so got that out of the way. No, I'm not a badass, but I hold my own, and usually, if I smile, you should probably run really, really fast. Okay, that's not just a quote from Reboot. And no, I am not Enzo Matrix. But yes, we got the same kind of attitude. If I smile, you should probably run really, really fast. Mostly because I have a hip replacement and I can't chase you. But other than that, if you're in striking distance, you're done. I mean, all I have to do is just reach out and touch you, and we can hang the rest of that shit up. Because we all know how it's going to work out in the end. I'll be standing over top of you because nobody's taller than the last man standing. No, I do not have Napoleon syndrome. All right, so here we go. Taken from me. I'm often a person who's going off about how bad my life is. All right, let's keep that shit real. I often give you songs with some kernels of truth in those songs. And that means just about every song I've done in the last fucking week or two has some kernels of truth in it, with the exception of the fact that it is illegal for me to seek vengeance. Definitely not vengeance. But I strongly believe in punishment. That's right. Some people just need to be punished. Back in the day, discipline was a thing. You didn't smart talk your elders, you didn't disrespect your uncles, you treated everybody like they were supposed to be treated. Oh, let me explain something. This was a form of discipline. I had a brush broke on my face once. This was another form of discipline. Nowadays, if you do that shit and you're an adult and you touch a child, you generally wind up going to jail, which is why, unfortunately, a massive number of people of color are incarcerated because the government decided that we couldn't discipline our children. A lot of children in the new generations do drugs because we weren't allowed to do this. So when I'm often complaining, I complain about being 50 years old and living in the situation that I'm living in and how I shouldn't be here and I should have everything that everybody else has. Because therefore, when I say everything has been taken from me or everything is taken from me, I came up with that song, Taken From Me. Okay? Because of the truth. Everything has been taken from me. Now, never rewarded. Never rewarded is also as close to the truth as you can get with me in my life. I've never been rewarded for not one good damn thing that I've done for anybody. And it's not like I'm looking for a reward because they do say no good deed goes unpunished. That shit's not a joke. The more good you do for people, the more you suffer versus that's not how it's supposed to work. If you help people, people should be more than willing to help you. But in the realities of life, and especially my life at 50, I have never been rewarded for anything good that I've done. And I will tell you that it has taken its toll on me because of depression and all that shit. And there are times I swear, I hate saying this out loud, but sometimes I just feel like I'm not worthy of shit. I'm not worthy of the 380 some odd of you who are here. I am not worthy of love. And I feel these damn things, like up close and personal. I feel these shits. And then the people who I love who use my love for them against me. That's how I got here. And now that I have woken up and found value in my life, it's like, uh-oh, now we really can't stand him because he's woken up to the reality of that we never loved him. We just love what he can do for us. And to that little asshole that keeps starting drama on the internet that's watching this video right now, I don't know who you are, but I do know you are a piece of filth. And you can keep on doing what you're doing. And to the family members who are watching and not paying attention to the words coming out of my mouth, since you like listening to that piece of filth, maybe you ought to rearrange their dental work because they're only driving us further and further apart. But unless you're that family member who likes causing problems because you're so sad that your life is just as fucked up, if not worse than mine, then that's a you problem because you know what? This shit ain't bothering me no more. Because there's two things that I know that I can do. The first thing is I know I can fight. Alright? With these right here. It's not a fucking illusion. The second thing is this. I can let shit go. because you're not going to keep bringing me down. Fuck that. You keep on suffering. I'm not suffering, not to help you, not to help anybody. And to the piece of filth that's watching, karma doesn't forget an address. I'm never going to touch you unless I find out who you are. And when I touch you, I'm going to shake your hand and I'm going to say thank you. Thank you for proving me right. And thank you for being a douchebag full of dick tip dumpster fire. Because that's exactly what you are. You are a piece of filth, and instead of living your life, you want to add more pain to the one that I already have suffering. And to all the family members that rather side with that goofball douchebag full of dick tips dumpster fire. Again, to you, karma doesn't forget an address. And when your time comes, I'm going to be like Rorschach. You're going to be looking up and screaming, "Save us." And I'm going to look down and whisper, "No." Let me rephrase that. It's going to be better than that because it's going to be so much deeper than that. It's going to be, we're going to be at the pearly gates, right? And I'm already going to be in on the other side. And the good Lord's going to say, the only way that y'all can get in, or life, eternity in the afterlife of hell, is for me, Echo Fang Grey Wolf, aka government name of James Williams Jr., is to forgive you. But see, I already own the bad shit I've done, which is why I'm going to waltz right into the kingdom of heaven. I might have to butter up St. Peter's butt cheeks or something, might have to rub them until they're golden or whatever. But my penance is served. You know why my penance is served? Because I don't have a problem owning the bad shit that I've done to everyone. I live with it every day. I have apologized to the people I have hurt. They don't have to accept it, but I know that I did it. They don't have to accept the fact, yeah, Jonah beat their ass. Yeah, James beat their ass. Yeah, Echo Fang Grey Wolf hasn't beaten anybody's ass yet, but he will if he has to. But I've owned my shit. I also owned the fact that some of the people that I talked to, specifically the one guy that I always had to fight, who has forgiven me, he pointed one thing out to me. I was forced to do that shit. It wasn't a choice. Because here's that thing. By the time you are fucking 5 years old, you know right from wrong. And if you choose to do wrong, that's on you. But if you're forced to do wrong, that's not exactly on you. Let's talk you to a character in Mass Effect, Thane Krios, who also was forced to fight as a child when he became an assassin. Okay? I ain't too different from him. I just haven't unalived anybody in real life. Now, as far as beating the crap out of people from the age of 6 to the age of 12, that's my uncle's fault. Probably one of the uncles watching right now. Yeah, that's one of your faults. And now, since I've become a monster that you can't control, you shake and tremble at what you have created. Because what you can't create and what you can't destroy is me. But you also have to answer to a higher power, just like I do. But when I get to heaven, the line's going to be shorter because in the 50 years that I've been alive, I have been making amends. I have done everything I can for every bad thing that I've done. Y'all just continue to keep living on fuck you, I do what I want. And when that wheel of karma comes back around, for every day that I've suffered at the hands of you, at the hands of everyone else, it's just going to come back tenfold. Lucky for me, I don't have any children. So the sins of the father, be that of the son or that of the daughter, it's never going to happen to my children because they don't fucking exist. Anyway, that being said, never being rewarded or never rewarded. That is kind of where that comes in. I've never been rewarded for anything good or bad that I've done. But I have taken responsibility and accountability. And I also haven't told a lie since I was 12. And I get on this damn app and I give you 99.9. It's not my job to make you believe. It's your job to choose to believe or not. Most people can't tell you the truth because they are afraid of the first reaction you're going to give them. And generally the first reaction is generally pretty visceral. And people don't understand that. If I told you tomorrow I slap dogs and cats for a living, you would be disgusted. I don't do that, by the way. I clean toilets and make really shitty singing videos. But I would like to get paid for the shitty singing videos versus cleaning toilets. But hey, it is what it is. But also, not one time since I've been on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Kick, Facebook, MySpace, any social media, have I ever asked anybody for a fucking dime. Not one time. Never have I said, give me a GoFundMe. I got a book that needs to be paid for. I will get up and bust my ass to get that money. I will not ever ask y'all for that. Now, unless something happens and I start making merch, that would be the only way that I would ask for money is through merch. However, I suck at drawing. I mean, judge for yourself. No one's buying this shit. Like, no one's gonna buy this shit from me. At all. No one's gonna buy anything that I draw. At all. You can go back through all my videos and see other pictures. You can see pictures of the crush that I have on Zeta Zang. They're back there somewhere. No one's gonna pay for that shit. No one. No one's gonna buy merch from me. So that's like the farthest thing from my mind. Right now, the only thing that matters to me is you. So, to everyone here, thank you. You're the only thing that matters. Fuck merch. Fuck money. If anything, here's what I need. I need VO5 to give me a contract. I need Jergens to give me a contract because these are products that I actually use. I need a peroxide company, any peroxide company, to give me a job. I need a flashlight company. I need Degree. Stuffed animal company. Yeah, that was a stuffed animal. And yeah, I'm 50. And if you got a problem with that, we can rearrange your dental work. I need Gatorade. You know, if I'm going to sell you something, I want to make sure it's something that I wear too. I don't want to put you in some shit that I would never even touch. I'm not that good of an actor. Puma. I rock Puma. Oh, you don't believe I rock Puma? Puma. More Puma. I also buy in bulk, by the way, because I'm poor. So, when I go shopping, I completely buy in bulk. Oh yeah. One more thing. Then I'm going to end this video. Puma. Because it's all I can afford. So, if I'm gonna get signed by anybody, it needs to be those guys. You know, want to make an army commercial? I'm down, but my hair does not get touched. Want to sign me up for GalaxyCon? I'm down. I do GalaxyCons. I love GalaxyCons. You know, hey, is what it is. But I don't want to sell anybody anything that I don't use myself. Okay? Pure and simple. I don't want to sell anything that I don't use myself. Because that's like a big fucking hustle that I just don't want to do. Anyway, that being said, I'm Echo Fingru. This is Come Fabric number 2. Be seeing you.